Good morning, it's 9 o'clock in the morning and we're in Hagerstown, Maryland, heading off to Tennessee. Hi Pam.
Hello.
Hi Lizzie.
Hi.
Alright, well, we'll give you updates later. Breakfast of Champions. Fruit by the foot. We're still in Maryland, but we're wide awake and excited. Lizzie's eating, I think, Teddy Grahams. And Pam is driving and controlling the music. Woohoo! Your smile reminds me, always remind you of love. Name is April. It's out again. Sorry about your friend. Would you light my candle? I was invisible. I could just watch you in your room. If I was invisible, I'd make you mine tonight. We're unbreakable. I could just tell you where I stand. I would be the smartest man if I was invisible. Wait, I already am. Well, we are about 5 hours and 40 minutes from our destination, which means if we stop for like lunch, we'll be there in about 6 hours. Pam is still driving and I'm still chatting with her in the front seat while Lizzie is sleeping. She's a sleepy cuddle bug. Pam, she's so oblivious all the time. Oh wait, no, that's me. Okay, I crashed for like 10 minutes and we make it to Tennessee. We're in Tennessee, ladies. Woohoo! Woo! Woo! Now we only have about 4 more hours of driving. Woohoo! Alright, back to nap for me, because I'm exhausted. Alright, we have made it to Tennessee! Woo! We're at our hotel, getting ready to park so that we can go in. Are you excited, Pam? Yes! Woo! Lizzie, are you excited to be done driving? Yes. Say anything. Say anything.
I'll go on record right now saying that Tom Brady is the greatest quarterback ever to play the game. You can quote me on that.
I can tell you disagree. I don't like Tom Brady. Who's the best quarterback? And you're like, I don't even know.
I don't know. Just I think because I just there's something ever I just don't like it.
Yes. That's the Chiefs' quarterback. You're like, my lip balm is the best quarterback?
Oh, there you go.
Kobe Bryant. Yes, that is the
Welcome. I'm tired. What's your name?
My name is Mary.
Mary is my wife's name, so it's a good name.
Oh, nice.
Yes, nice to meet you.
I was named after a grandmother.
Oh, see, I know Mary's like nobody has the name Mary that's under 85. And I was like, I'm so happy to tell her that is definitely not.
I was the only Mary in my school.
Bam! We went on a cruise and there was like 3 Marys and they were all 70 and up. And it was like, this is horrifically embarrassing.
Like that, like Gertrude.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so I used to work at a preschool, and because I can. And I have stuff to work with. Anyways, I used to work at a preschool, and we had a kid named, what was his name? Gene. And I'm like, who names their son Gene? Gene anymore. It's like Gene Kelly, like Gene Kelly. And I'm like, who names their kid Gene anymore?
Right, before these taking pictures already.
There's like a couple. There's like Gene,
Yeah.
I haven't met a Eugene ever. I think that's.
I met a Rita recently, and I'm like, and she's my age, and I'm like, my grandmother's name is Rita. I was like, this is weird.
I feel like Rita could make a comeback.
Rita could. It's a cool name. It's a really cool name. My grandma's a classy lady, so you know.
It's a classy name.
Well, I actually.
And then.
Like, our kids are gonna be, or our like grandkids are gonna be like, next kid Elizabeth.
Yeah.
It's gonna be like Zyper.
An apple.
All right. Now,
You gotta compliment myself.
I know
I
now.
don't know how you have that much flexibility with your leg.
Can you do this? Ow!
Very flexible. Probably the extent of mine.
I can bite my toenails. What? I have anxiety. No, they're is that their name?
Welcome to life on a set, right? It's crazy, right? It's like, why do we walk? This is what it's like on walking on a day set or any film set. You have to
How's
be
it car yesterday?
quiet, or there is a first AD who will go batshit crazy. It's absolutely true.
All right. Now, the way this is also going to work is we're going to ask you guys different questions, and as we do, I encourage you and ask you to elaborate with your story without it turning into a dissertation.
We are actors. Good luck.
Yeah.
Actors time frame. That's good.
All right, we're going to do a sound check first before we get started. Heather's going to get in everybody's way, and she's free to do that. So if she's blocking your view, too bad. All right, and you're on there. We're on sound check. All right.
I know. I've decided
He's
to
got an extra chair.
We're good.
This is like our Kickstarter video all over.
Yeah, this is
Well, how do we decide to sit?
My favorite line.
all right. Now,
Going through the footage we shot in California, I have to turn down my mic every time I hear you go, action!
I have a very loud voice. Very
All
loud.
right.
You want my mother to disown me.
all right, lads. I want a little sound check of just normal voice from Nate first.
Normal voice. From
Normal
Nate.
voice. Just
Hello?
give me a sound check.
Sound check. 1 2 1 2.
All
Yo
right.
yo, what up? MC Nate in the house.
All right, Fred. Sound check.
Testing, 1 2 3. Sound check.
Beautiful. You're a gentleman and a scholar. Jack, sound
4,
check.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
All right, and Sean.
It's like Sesame Street.
I am Sean Christian. I'm addicted to pain.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, baby.
Okay.
All right, our sound is good. I don't mind you guys having just decent volume. I like the volume that you've been giving me. I can still hear Sean when he had that quieter voice. Let's not go into whispers, and let's not go into our full action zone. All right. So, gentlemen, we're here together, out here in Tennessee.
What's going on?
How's it going? Listen, we know that behind us are people that are really psyched to see you. They want to hear the interview. Pause. I need to get those things off the table, guys.
Which things?
I got bags and
That's the
distractions.
realism.
This is an Addicts Anonymous thing.
Yeah, we got to move some of these things, just the bags and the clothes and stuff.
We don't have.
All right.
We don't have rights to that.
Yeah. Yeah. Nobody signed the release.
Matt, you can sue
I'm
us.
just making myself at home.
All right.
Right?
All right. We're getting a room sound outside. Let's make sure our door is closed. Good. Thank you.
I'm door monitor.
Thank you.
All right.
All right.
But I can do it.
Everybody settled and comfortable? Woo woo! Here we go. All right. What I want to hear is you guys had a great 8 days, 7 days filming. 7 was it?
8 days.
8 days filming.
It felt like 9.
Felt like 30 days crammed into 8 days. Yeah,
Very
actually
quick,
was.
very quick.
Very efficient, actually very productive shoot. I mean, we got a lot of footage. After we go through the editing, Nate Hartley, thank you very much. My God, the editor put so much footage together, but I think we managed to put a lot down in 8 days, didn't we?
I mean, we put together, how many takes was it again?
Was it 1,001?
1,001 takes.
And it was about 80 pages, which is basically a feature film, which takes anywhere from 3 months to shoot, and we did it in 8 days.
Yeah.
So we were moving, but it went well.
How many days? 8 days.
8.
There you
That's
go.
the answer.
There you
That
go.
was it.
Yeah, it was
Fact check,
fantastic.
can we fact check that? Was it 8?
Where's the
Okay.
script
The cop-
supervisor?
The cop says it was 8.
What was the hardest part in each of your minds? You may disagree, but in your own mind, you had the hardest part of those 8 days.
Well, I mean, I would definitely say the Lawrence situation was
geez.
probably the most difficult in my mind.
Could you tell us more about
Yeah,
that?
I'm sure plenty of you guys know about this, but basically, one of our actors, we had on our 7th day, we had a 12-hour day in 108-degree heat in a park. So afterwards, we didn't have another shoot till the night, and till the following night. So he went out with a couple friends, and they just hung out, and he was so dead tired that he fell asleep and ended up getting into a pretty bad car accident right before the next day.
Yeah.
So I took a sleeping pill the night before because I was like, okay, I've been up for every day for 7 days, and I wake up and the first thing I see are all these wonderful text messages and stuff. I'm like, what is this? And I click on it, and the first thing I see is from Nate. Don't worry, everything's gonna be fine. He's okay. I'm like, all right, what happened here? So we rewrote a bunch of the scenes, managed to film it. It actually worked out perfectly, and he's good. But that was definitely
That was
the most
really
difficult
hard when you
thing.
lose one of your series regulars the day before, where you have to write them out. But luckily, it somehow worked out.
It
And
did work
that's-
out, actually,
That's
yeah.
all it is. And, you know, that's what we've learned, is that roll with the punches. Like
Yeah.
you kind of have to just go with the flow. And,
Yeah.
and we were just happy that he was okay and he's doing well.
Completely okay. Completely okay.
It was mostly all the weed he was smoking.
Getting into
Oh,
character.
Yeah.
It relaxed
Get the character.
him. Yeah.
So Nate, your hardest, in your mind, the hardest thing of this entire shoot?
Probably putting up with me.
Putting up with yourself?
Yeah. I'm conflicted inside.
You have to
know?
look in the mirror sometimes.
Yeah. The hardest thing, well, anytime I'm around Fred, I'm hard. So it's just it's hard being hard around Fred.
Tough stuff.
It is.
That's tough.
Well, the editing bay
I mean,
must
I don't know what was hard. I mean, because we overcame it all. So I mean, there's difficulty all along the way. But the fact we, were able to finish it, and it's of some sort of quality, good quality, hopefully. I think I have no regrets.
And a question, there are productions where there's a huge amount of script alteration and shifting live on your feet, and some people really adhere to the script because it's all worked out. Which was it for you guys?
About 50-50.
Yeah. I'd say
yeah.
it was about it. Yeah.
About
It was pretty
50%.
good.
Like if you look at the scripts, I mean, we basically did about 3 takes, which all we had time for. Let's do 3 takes, and on the 3rd take we would allow
Some freedom. Yeah.
some freedom to get off the script and do what you wanted to do, because everyone was very talented. We have a group of improvisers,
Amazing. Oh my gosh.
and that's what really helped with the mockumentary, making it seem real as well, is that you have a bunch of improvers who were in the moment. And then to tap ourselves on the back, I think we did a great job of writing a story and creating characters, and they just took it home. So.
And Sean, in the improvising and some of the performances where somebody was just coming up with something off the top of their head, anything stand out in your mind?
Yeah, actually, you have a talented comedy cast going in, and we spent months, collaborating, writing together a really nice tight script. So we wanted to get what we wanted, and then you let people go. And I got to say, Rick Heffett, who is a stand-up comedian, it came up with some brilliant moments, lines, and the way she delivers them. I think most of those extra takes are the ones that we use.
Yeah,
Just a little improv
most
things?
of hers is just like out of her mind. She's just a comedic
The
genius.
improvisation in general was absolutely incredible. Everybody kept with the tone, but also brought some of the funnier things that I don't think we ever could have come up with on our own.
No, that was the thing that we encourage is that, great, we wrote this script and please, give us one version or one take on this, but bring your spirit to it, bring your, certainly your comedy take on it. No matter what.
I think Fred had one of my favorites, because we wrote,
Oh, no.
we wrote Gary Goldberg likes dick. Like one of the kids wrote likes dick, and he turns and he's in the scene and he forgot it was written there, and he just goes, "My students wrote this," and like erases it, and it was so funny that it caught us all off guard, and we all like laughed outside, so you could kind of hear it in the background, like all of our laughter, and it was just it broke me up, and it was so funny.
There is one take where Freddie delivers a line, and Nate and all of us are at the Video Village, is where the camera is and on the sound, and so Freddie's in character, which is clearly a departure from Freddie himself.
Yeah.
No.
So I know, hard to believe, and we're cracking. He's like, "Guys, come on! I'm trying to do the scene here."
That's right.
Okay, so anyway, and he gets back into character. It was just
It was unbelievable.
priceless.
It was unbelievable.
So on the hottest day,
Oh jeez.
the hottest day, first of all, I was there too.
Yeah.
And I remember, but tell for everyone here, the good fortune of how some things went and how hard it was. Somebody.
The good fortune is that none of us died of heat stroke.
Very true.
That was the
Very
good
true.
Yeah,
fortune.
but it couldn't have been a better day to be out in that heat, because Gary Goldberg was torturing the kids. He does. He likes to torture them. It's another sick thing I have for Gary. But to do it in that heat environment, it would actually serve the boot camp.
The heat kind of played as its own character, because literally some of the improv lines were like, even Kevin, Jared, he goes, I'm just really struggling from heat stroke right now. And we kept it in because it literally was 105 degrees.
I mean, it was unbelievable.
And then we had we had to handcuff him as one of his punishments, and we did all his scenes in a row. So he was handcuffed in the hot sun.
We left him there for lunch.
We managed to do those scenes back to back to back to back. It was pretty nice. It was pretty nice.
But you might have been shooting that whole outdoor scene somewhere else.
We were going to do it without air conditioning anywhere, and that would have been absolutely a nightmare for not just us, but the cast and the crew. I mean, at least everybody had somewhere to go where they could get cold water.
We kind of had some happy accidents during this shoot,
Absolutely.
more than where it goes at the moment you get a text or phone call.
My mom said I was a happy accident.
There's one example. But things like that, where we had the park and all of a sudden we didn't have the park a day before the shoot.
Yep.
But then we ended up getting this other park that had an air conditioning building. So there was little things that we would panic, but then we fixed them. And that's, I guess, what we learned what I was saying earlier, is just rolling with the punches and making the best of the situation.
It's weird. It usually makes it better. Like these weird accidents.
You have to come together and figure out how to overcome the problem. I mean, another wonderful problem was on our final day. We had, I want to say, 2 to 3 hours of shooting left, and the cops came by
Oh my God!
and asked if we had permits, and it was literally like, no, you're not going to shut this down 3 hours before we're done after everything that's happened. Luckily, total misunderstanding, and they were like, "Oh, okay, guys, just continue."
It turned out there was
Right.
another production going on down the way, and someone hit a car or something. And they were like, "Oh, it must be Ghost Whisperer down the way."
Yeah, they got a permit.
I remember we were gone.
We were gone. We went to go get the quad. I was just gonna say, we went to go get the quad runner. Everything was
That's
great.
right.
Yeah, it was Nate and I.
It was a nighttime.
What do we do?
It was a nighttime party. We had to
Let's
wait.
just hide in the bushes, Chris.
Let's see if this will
maybe
just
they'll
go away. Yeah.
And Freddie and I are in a warehouse in Burbank. And it was like we were thieves.
We were calling Sean, Sean, you're the grown-up. What do we do? The cops are here. And he's like, just tell them what's up.
What's up? We have it handled. We'll take care of it. And Freddie and I looks like we're stealing a quad runner from a warehouse.
It's a midnight, and we're undoing chains, opening up the thing, driving into a back of a white van.
The warehouse district or whatever.
They just robbed a bank.
Yeah, and all I get
There's
is
no other thing that
cops are
goes down.
coming. What? We'll be there in 1 minute.
What's about a stolen quad or something?
I let the quad go, rolls over Freddie. What's going on? I'm like, no.
And tell what the quad is for those that don't understand the quad runners.
Oh, it's quad. Well, we put a quad runner in the show.
And what is
or
it?
a four-wheel. It's a four-wheel drive unit because we have a thrill addict, and she just gets this adrenaline rush. So she loves that stuff, and we wanted something even on the budget that we had. Is we've got to get something that speaks to that character because it's hard to do in a budget to express what a thrill addict would do. We were like, and even I remember we were writing like, we put her in a chair with wheels and push her into a wall.
Right. Yeah.
No. We throw her off a balcony and see if she lives.
I remember we were gonna throw the quad into the pool. Yeah.
That would have been a nightmare.
I tried.
I text Sean. I'm like, okay, can we dump the quad into the pool? And he's like, we'll see. Let's see if they work. And Briggs is like, no, we can't do that. Are you insane?
No, that's
we were all like the voice of reason with certain things. I would have a crazy idea, and then they would bring it back to reality, and vice versa. Because the party where Haley steals a neighbor's quad, and then they go driving it around, but we wanted them to come back into the party, hit a jump, and land into the pool.
Oh my God!
But the danger of that and the cost that we're pretty much going to flood this pool. We decided to play it safe.
Yeah. Do I got to return it? Yeah. And I talked to a stunt coordinator because, see, and this is what's great about it. We push that envelope about what can we do, and we feel that way about addicts. I mean, that's what we want. That's where we want to take these characters. These characters would do that, and so I'm like, let's see if we can make it happen logistically. And so I talked to a stunt coordinator, and he's like, well, you got to get a 30-degree ramp, and then it's going to be, and you got to get a tow rope that'll pull it out, but then you green screen the tow rope. I'm like, okay, I'm with you so far, great. Took me through the whole process. At a cost of, I'm like, okay, we're not going to be able to do that.
Yep. We almost didn't even shoot the quad driving, remember?
Very true.
Yeah,
but we've got a hauling ass out of the driveway. Yeah. But that was after we already been busted by the cops, so we were like,
because we didn't want to get like a noise complaint, and like it was pretty late, and
independent filmmaking, man.
Yeah, ultimately we were just like, let's just try and do like one take, and we'll see if we can get it, and we ended up doing 3.
And it worked.
It worked. Absolutely.
So we got time for one more question.
Some of your guest stars, like Charlie and Jerry. I'd love to hear just a quick little word about some of your guest stars.
We were blessed to bring unbelievable talent into the show.
Absolutely.
I mean, Lori Loughlin, Matt Walsh,
David Cade,
Jerry,
What's really cool is it's just they're a bunch of our friends. That's the coolest part. Like it's just being able to help out like friends and work with friends. Like that's the best part. Like. Charlie and I had worked together, and David Cade and Briggsy were friends, and Lori Loughlin and Sean have had TV romances, and it was so fun it's built-in chemistry is what it is.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah,
it's
like
really
you can it's so easy to act with someone that you've seen naked before. Don't read it.
Which is how that's what we do together, so that we get.
We have to get comfortable. Nate, why are you naked? We have to be comfortable, Briggs. Put your pants on.
We'll do this later.
All right, last part. Just you guys are got to wrap up. You've got a busy day today. Sean, can you just tell us a little clue about what today is before we close down the camera?
Well, today we got an extraordinary event planned. I want to give you guys a true Southern hospitality experience. We call it a pair of jacks. We're going to start on a tour at the Jack Daniel's Distillery, and then we're going to go see a screening at a landmark historical theater here in Winchester, and then we're going to end at Fast Jack's. It's an amazing local bar. The woman is so excited to have us. She's literally like, I got my best linens. I'm getting china, and I'm going to bring out some candles, and sincerely, really going beyond. So how many people are coming? Because we've got to smoke the meat 2 days in a bag of pulled pork, and I said, I want to experience your culture, and that's why we did it here, is to give people a piece of Americana, which is a Jack Daniel's, and then some good Southern cooking. So, thank you all. We're so grateful for all fans, all supporters.
You have no idea.
Thank you for
supporting our
addiction.
All right. Thank you.
We are officially on the bus to Jack Daniel's, and I'm sitting next to Miles.
Hi, how are you?
Hello, gorgeous.
I don't have any makeup on.
Oh, honey, you don't need makeup. And
And across the aisle is Freddie Smith.
Freddie, say hi to the camera.
Say hi to the camera.
Hello, camera.
It's my vlog.
Your vlog.
I have a vlog.
That's video log.
Hello, vlog.
Video log. Yeah.
Video blog or video log?
I think
Video blog. It's a video blog because.
Am I being videoed right now?
Yes, you are.
I look like I know nothing about technology.
It's okay. That's what your fans want to know.
All over his beautiful face.
I love
I
it.
told you were gorgeous.
Thank you.
Anyways, no, I'm videoing because
We're supporting Red Bull.
we are. And it's not.
Oh, God.
Hello, Sean.
All right, man. Here you go. Sorry.
Sorry.
There's not
I'm
much in
out of
there.
money.
I mean.
But I started this vlog when I moved from Kansas, and so it's my adventures as I move and go on with my life. I did one in Boston with Chandler, and
What did that consist of?
well, theater references mostly.
I'm sure.
Actually, there was no singing. He refused to sing in Boston. He said he wasn't drunk enough and he didn't drink a drop. So
He's
whatever.
got a good voice.
That's what
If
we've
I had a
heard.
good voice, I would
Did you Boston?
shout.
Oh, yeah.
What?
Have you heard the story about Boston with Chandler?
She got it.
We were standing there talking to Chandler in a group, and they had karaoke going on in the background. And they said, Chandler Massey, come on down. And he's like, hide me. He turns to us and says, hide me. So we stood around him, and he ducked down. And then the guy was like, we can still see you, Chandler. Stop flirting with the girls and come sing. And he goes, no.
So you didn't sing?
No, he didn't sing.
Oh my God. So you gotta get a couple drinks in.
Well, he wouldn't drink. He had a glass of wine, and it sat there for 2 hours on our table. And he spilled it while doing the vlog with me. And he was just like, did I get any on you? And I'm like, nope, we're good.
Yeah.
Good old Chandler.
Oh, we love Chandler. And then after I was done with my entry with him, they were like, no videotaping. And I was like, well, we're already done.
All right, you got it. Yeah, no problem. No videos whatsoever.
It's
Done.
like they say not to drink on this tour, but I have my flask.
You know what? We're gonna need to switch seats actually.
Excuse me, no.
Sorry, I know,
I'm
I
not
gotta-
sharing. I've told you I don't share.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry.
Seems like if you're not Jack Daniels, you almost need to have a little Jack on.
Right? I know.
I
Yeah.
was telling them I'm not a huge Jack fan.
Rules are
They ask me when I'm there. I love it. It's great. It's my favorite drink. Yeah, I brush my teeth with it.
Here's my
You brush your are you like Kesha? You brush your teeth with a
me
bottle
and
of
Kesha.
Jack.
Oh yeah. It's the breakfast of champions.
Did I tell you that I was at this event probably a year ago, and Kettle One was sponsoring it, and she was like, if you fill out
Say hello to my vlog. Say hello to my vlog. What's your name?
My name is Anya. I come from
I do it.
Yes, I just wanted it for my vlog. Hey Sean, could you say hi?
Hey, were you the one? Is that who I was supposed to say hello to?
I don't know, maybe.
How are you?
I'm the vlog person.
I am your tour guide. I guess where we're going.
We are going to Jack Daniels.
We are going to the Jack Daniels Distillery for a lovely tour of a piece of Americana.
Are we gonna get drunk?
Not at the distillery.
Okay, all right. So other places. The night is still young. The day is still
I can't
young.
guarantee what you'll do later. I'm sure Jack Daniels will inspire you to.
All right, thank you. Say hello, Pam. Hello. I haven't seen a movie in a while, and it's killing me because I'm a movie addict and I haven't seen a movie
live in
since
New York, you gotta
Kansas.
go.
I go to theater instead. But I'm sad because I watch movies, like my friends in Kansas were always like, I know. When I lived in Kansas, my friends were always just like, okay, who was that one actor? Like, I don't know, just ask Mary.
Yeah.
And I know like everybody, like I know facts about random movies. I know who was in what. Dead Poets Society.
Ooh, that's a good one.
1989.
I make a Dead Poets Society reference in the show.
I knew I liked you for a reason. Dead Poets Society, and then my next favorite is The Godfather.
Okay.
The first one, because the third one sucked, and the second one was it was okay. The first one was the best.
I mean, instant classic.
It's got Marlon Brando.
That guy's okay, I guess. He's being sarcastic.
Of course he's
Marlon
great.
Brando's amazing.
He's amazing.
Did
And
you know that for A Streetcar Named Desire, he was the only actor not nominated for an Oscar?
really, I didn't know that.
And that performance changed acting forever.
There's Mark.
Really?
Because he was the first time in a movie that everyone was classically acting. That he was the first person that was real and raw, and they
Yeah.
just didn't know what to do with it, so they didn't give him an Oscar nomination.
That is
For
awesome.
one of the single-handedly best performances.
Hey, you know what? That's okay. I also like Robert De Niro,
I mean,
Jack Nicholson, and Al Pacino.
Those guys, that's like the
They're
three kings.
they're the three kings.
Oh, okay.
It's okay. They're the it's autumn. Yeah. Welcome to the world where there's seasons.
I know. I haven't seen seasons.
I grew up in Ohio, so I'm very aware.
Well, I know that, but I'm just saying welcome back to the world of seasons.
Daniel Tosh says, he goes, people go, I love seasons. He goes, I do too. That's why I live in LA where they skip the shitty one.
But I love fall. Fall's my favorite season.
I really like it too.
You should come to New York City sometime and chill with me and Lizzie.
Next time I'm there, I'll hit you up.
Do it.
We'll go see a show.
Yeah, we should.
I haven't been to a Broadway show in so long. Your friends would have to.
Heather, you want to say hi? Anything smart to say for the camera? E equals MC squared.
If you rearranged all the letters in the words in the dictionary, what would be the last word? And then put them back in the dictionary, what would be the last word?
A?
No, if it has an A in it, it's going to be in the beginning.
Boy, I thought you said...
Tutu.
Tutu.
Yeah, then you put the letters alphabetically, and then put it back in the dictionary.
The letters alphabetically. So you start with T, start with the first letter and then go to the next letter and go to the next letter. And so TU would be the last letter.
Oh.
Last word.
Let's delete that. I don't look very smart on that. Let's do take two.
What are some of the classic ones that I feel that we've known? Oh, what? Now we can only have one person answer this, because if someone knows it, it'll ruin it. So who wants to answer the question?
I will.
All right. How many months in the year have 28 days? What are they doing?
I know.
All of them.
That was quick.
That was the best response to my answer, thank you.
I'm glad she answered it, because that was on February. One. Yeah, that's it.
Do you have any more?
Oops. How many...
They just don't know.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm trying to think. There was one that I had and then totally lost
I used
it.
to have a list back when I was in
I used to have a list of...
all right.
When I was in middle school, I had a list of phobias. Like all the different phobias. And like the fear of really long words was like a mile long.
They did fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah, it did.
I got a brain teaser.
All right.
All right. This guy lives in a single-story blue house. Everything's blue. The house is blue. The walls are blue. Stairs are blue. The windows are blue. Carpets are blue. Paintings are blue. Furniture's blue. What color are the stairs?
There are none. It's a one-story house.
She's good. All right. No more questions. Give everybody else a turn.
It's a one-story house.
Oh, I have one. Okay. So okay. Okay, all right. You gotta listen carefully. I got one. You gotta listen carefully, though. All right, you're a bus driver. All right, the first stop, you drop off. You pick up 5 people. Second stop, you pick up 3 people and drop off 4.
Pittsburgh, Tennessee.
Woo! All right. The third stop, you pick up 2 people and drop off none.
You gotta go back through this because I lost it.
No, hang on. All right, and at the final stop, you drop off everyone but yourself. How many people rode the bus at the highest point in time?
6.
Just kidding. What's the name of the bus driver?
Oh, Miles.
Yes, because you're the bus driver.
It's a dry county.
I don't like this.
Oh, thank God we're here.
We're here.
I heard it. What color is the bus? What color shirt is the bus driver wearing?
Oh, it's also done. What color shirt is the bus driver wearing?
I know.
Your shirt.
Your shirt because you're the bus driver.
All right, so I have a dirty joke. I have a joke. All right, I have a joke. So this pirate walks into a bar with a the steering thing on his pants. And the bartender goes, "Don't you realize you have a steering thing on your pants?" He goes, "Arr, they're driving me nuts."
I love that.
Okay, when you were a kid.
When I was a kid,
Now you can't tell the story.
I'm trying to think of another one that was just.
Oh, okay. There we go. That works. Would you build anything with Legos?
Not with Legos, but I did build a fort in the back of my. This is a good story.
Okay.
So me and my buddy built like this entire fort from a junkyard. So we would get like different kinds of objects from a junkyard and built a fort with a functioning door. We'd hang out. Then we wanted to guard it up. So we put barbed wire fencing around our entire thing that later my buddy fell on and got cut. Still has a scar from it, so he'll always remember me.
It gets better?
Shots, yes. And then we had this rope swing that would swing over this gulf. So like the ravine was like a 100-foot drop.
That's it.
But we would swing on this swing like over the ravine and back.
Oh.
Just in the woods. That's what we would do for fun and paintball.
Okay,
out
so
with our barbed
we'll go
wire
back.
fort.
Nice. The story what?
Keep an eye on your kids. Don't let them play with barbed wire.
Go.
Penis.
What?
It worked.
No, I know, but I don't know, be yourself.
All right, I got a bad joke. It's the only joke I know.
All right.
2 muffins in an oven. Good start, right? One muffin turns to the other, says, "Man, it is hot in here." The other muffin goes, "Holy shit, a talking muffin."
That's a really bad joke.
I know, it's the only one I know. I used to know a bunch.
I'm going to make sure that you have a bigger fan base, but they won't. However, I'll still be number one.
Oh, I got another. Mushroom walks into a bar. The guy says, "Hey man, I can't serve you." He says, "Why not? I'm a fun guy."
At the VMAs after party, it's getting crunk. 2 Chainz is here, Miley Cyrus is here, she's twerking in the corner. Of course she would be twerking in the corner. You know, Robin Thicke is over there being like, "Oh, Paula Patton, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know if I love you or not anymore." He's very confused. Like the look on his face is kind of like.
Wait, but who are you then that you got into the VMA party?
Oh, I'm just a guy.
Did you crash the party?
I crashed the party. I jumped over a fence. Actually, it's a long story. I had to drive over.
You crashed my party?
I did.
This is Mary. I'm the person who ran this party. You crashed my party?
I crashed.
How could you crash my party?
How could I?
Wait, I think he's good looking enough, man. What do you think? Oh, you got it.
Sweet. I'm gonna go. I really like JT's been like talking about me. I've been throwing it like a dope.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, stick with her. Stick with her for all the parties that are happening. It's gonna be crunk.
I keep it real.
It's gonna be cray-cray.
And next time you're in me, man.
I will.
We're at the night hour with Rob Holman right now, representing Addicts Anonymous. And we're here right live with my girl Mary. Mary, why don't you say hi to the people? Mary, what do you think about Addicts Anonymous right now?
I love Addicts Anonymous.
Isn't it fucking amazing?
It's the best show ever.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's a verdict from Mary herself. We're going to say thank you and good night.
Good night.